morning. Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. Today is July 8th, 2021. Let's start taking a look at the NASDAQ futures. Alrighty. And all forms of trading carry a high level of risk, so you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit and stake. Please ensure your chosen method matches your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself with the risks involved, and if necessary, seek independent advice. U.S. government required disclaimer: Commodity Futures Trading Commission, trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, and securities. Sorry, I lost my reading here. Okay, have large potential rewards and also large potential risks. You must be aware of the risk and be willing to accept them in order to invest into the options, futures, and stock markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Alrighty. Now, let's start taking a look at what's happening on the markets this morning. Wow, NASDAQ down 1.5, S&P down 1.42, Dow 1.47. It took a big hit. Jobs report is coming out, isn't it? Let's see what's happening here. Concerns about economic growth, COVID variant, of course. Use that COVID word. Just keep on throwing out there. Okay. Here, Thursday, biggest analyst calls the day. Beyond Meat launches meat-free chicken tenders. Okay, let's see here. Britain's crackdown on Binance boosts the cryptocurrency exchange rivals. So there's nothing really. It's just all... The only one that... Oh, right here. U.S. weekly jobs claims unexpectedly rise to 370 as job growth slows. Let's take a really quick look here. Initial filings, unemployment rose last week, possibly a hint of a rapid job growth in the first half, of course. First time jobs total, 350. So it's a little bit higher. Don't know, but you can tell the markets are all pushing down right now, so. And that's about it for everything else there. So let's start taking a look at the charts right now. With the fake out, I was talking to somebody. I did a fake out trade yesterday, and I set my 10 minutes before. So on the fake out, I set it to 61.8, like a Fibonacci number. So once I ever get that gut feeling to enter, I'll pull back for 61.8% of that point where I thought. Hopefully get filled and continue. My strategy is none, but basically what there is there's a stop. One stop far back, and then I can adjust it with no profit targets. So with the strategies, what you can do is design whatever strategy you want. See? There you go. So I just keep it as of none. Okay? Alrighty. And now let's look at the daily chart. Where's my daily chart here? Oh, breaking through the cloud. I bet you that was the big pull down before the pull up. Let's see. Actually, before I do that, let's just take a quick look. Would allow me. Still choppy on the 1 minute, eh? No big. I hate choppy days. Okay. Let's go through them all here. There it is. There's my trend I'm looking for. There you go. There's that first pullback we were looking for the longest time. Okay, let's start taking a look at the daily chart. So as you can see, there's our pullback. Now, how much of a pullback? We don't know. So from that peak in the beginning, of course, that would have been your cash out at 500 points. So it's moved up 500 points. Now it's down, well, what's a 61.8 from there? Let's take a look. Fibonacci retracements. Look at that, guys. 61.8. And that 61.8 is 28. That possibly could be. Let's see what the bottom is. find out. But as you can see, there was a big pullback today. Maybe it can even go farther. We don't know. They said they weren't happy with the jobs report. We'll watch the Delta first thing in the morning. Delta is curling up right now, and we'll go from there. What a good run. Okay, so we are on this chart right now. Look how strong this cloud is. Crazy. That was a big pullback overnight. 3 o'clock in the morning London session really did a good pull. It might do another big punch down. We'll see if it vibrates at 44. There's a couple of market makers here, old ones, 1, 2, and 3. There's another one down here at, oh, the 500 level. There's a psychological level, so we could actually still even go down another 100 points. There's a lot of stop outs up here too. There's a lot everywhere, so we'll have to see first thing in the morning to see how aggressive it's going to move. We'll have to, I'm going to put a region right there for now, because we know that's a area we have to watch for. It is starting to curl though, guys. Okay, so now let's go to the other chart. Transition. There we go. So we're at negative 1.44, which is huge. We're 3 minutes before the open. It's probably going to be a violent open, so I'm really going to have to watch it. And then we can go from there. We are below the 50%. Fibonacci 127 is 68. 61 looks like the most, well, the 14,400 for sure. On the quarter side, 14.4, 14.5. There's 14.5 of a market maker. And then that's 68, 75, 68, probably to 50 maybe. Somewhere in this zone here. If it really pushes aggressively. But look at this. Our delta, what was our delta? 3,500 negative to right now we're at 2,000. One wave, two waves. We'll see what happens right at the open here. Negative 1.64 was maximum. And that's a big drop. I don't think, well, it could go 3%. We haven't had those big moves like that. So, and this was a London session, but as you can see right here, it's just starting to curl, so it could be choppy. You have a lot of volume build up here. If we go to a previous, let's go previous back. So it's going to be a patience game, or it could just take off and it's just not going to be a good trade today. So other than that, we're 1 minute before the open, and we'll see what's going to happen here. Market opens kicking in. Let's see how aggressive it's going to push. Yeah, well, we'll see. Yeah, let me switch it to the other screen here. So I'm watching this first minute here, this candle right here. This is that resistance zone that I have to watch. And see, this could be a snap. I'll watch my delta at the same time. I'm going to put delta on this chart. And this is where we're playing in the POC. This quarter. It's too fresh for the first minute. Gotta refresh this. I gotta do one little thing on my quarters here. Delta's floating between negative 2,000. It hasn't really made any decision yet. Finally got our first market order of 162. So they're just shaking out whatever, trying to figure out which direction to go for. Delta is still pulling down. We're almost at negative 2,600. See, after this quarter here, then I'll know for sure. Right now, we're playing within this region, this 50-point region from here to here. I don't like it. And the reason why I say that is, like you saw the other days, I put in bigger trades, like right away. I'm watching price action. I'm watching the candle. We're 2 minutes in the open. We're still floating at negative delta, but the thing is because it moved 1.64 and she's playing like this, many times is they could keep on going further down, or they're just loading up to take the big run up. So this is what I'm watching. And for it to move, what chart am I on that has it? See if I can find it here. Playing in that game. It's 30 points in 15 minutes. Maybe I don't have that chart set up yet. Okay. Now which direction are you going to go? Well, we're in that cloud. It's really ugly. See how much it fights. You see, Delta's still at negative 2,000, so they're not ready yet. They haven't really did a big shift. It's been holding between negative 2,000 negative 2,200. And if you think about it, within from market open, this is a $1,000 move from here to here by playing if you're right or wrong. So it's just a little too violent for my liking. Oh, we got a bid order of 1,525. He took the bid, eh? He took the bid. Interesting. We'll watch at quarter after if there's nothing big moving at quarter after, and then maybe if we can see prices lying at quarter after. Oh, you know what I actually added yesterday for fun? Let's see if these are lining up. And I'm going to go to a 1-to-1 ratio right to the minute. $9.31 buy was correct. Okay, $9.37 sell. Where are we at? We're at $9.35 right now. So $9.40. There you go. $9.47. This is, if this works properly, I'll take the $9.47 buy-in. Let's see if $9.37 will sell aggressively for the next 10 minutes. Yeah, see, we're still at negative 2,100 delta. So they're playing the game. We're finally starting to get flash orders. I'm going to switch over to the other screen so you see what I'm talking about here. Okay, I'm watching this. This thing hasn't really moved. This finally woke up. We have one bid order. of 1525. So that's kind of gives me kind of like a mini telltale side that possibly of it going up. So I think at that, if that 37 signal does kick in, it might do one more push down at 45 and then work its way up. But there are heavy orders. Look at this, 119. There was 153 there. We haven't had a block order forever. Which, oh no, that is a block order. This bid thing and market. These are block orders here. So we had a couple of blocks, and if it starts working, it's going to start working its way up. And now we're getting our delta to start creeping up, 1900. Okay. See, we have that little wick candle on the 19. But the candle, the price action candles are ugly. So at 937, let's open this up a little bit more. $931 to $947, $947, chop, chop, chop. Oh, a lot of choppy day today. We'll find out. Okay, our delta is going up. Our delta is going up. So at 937, I'll let the delta push up. At 937, hopefully we can get this pullback. Yeah, this 25-point pullback. That would be 50 points. And then try to get a better position here. Okay, we're at 1400 delta. It was at negative 22 or 2200. We'll go to 675, maybe to VWAP. They want to cash out at 50, that's what they want to do.
Order submitted.
Okay. Oh, it's too late now. Son of a gun.
Order canceled.
Jumped it a little too late there. Get back to 25. That's my delta at 982. Sure, let's go for it.
Order filled.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to for sure go to 50. Whoa, what happened here?
Order canceled.
They're hitting this wick. I might have to put it on this wick here, but they will go to 50. So we're going to go to 49.
Order submitted.
My delta is at 800 right now, so. doing their second pullback. We're at 1.4, 1. Yeah, it still has to go a ways yet. It will hit 50. Ah, so my fake out would have worked. So let's see if they grab to here. We know 47 is going to kick in, so 42. And if it gets to this lower area, I'll put in the second contract in. At 5 minutes. Let's see what the action is right at this market. What's the delta? Delta's still holding, so they're just doing a big quick sell off here before they do it again. Okay, perfect. Volume point of control has moved up. Okay, 945 is kicking in here. So in 1 minute, I might buy a second one in to get to the 25 to the 50 here. We'll watch what the candle reaction is. What's my delta? Yeah, delta's dropping a little bit. We're back at a doji candle. They're going to actually buy in here, guys. This is what they're going to do is they're going to come way down here, buy and then go for the second round. That's exactly what they're doing. There's the reaction. 947 reaction. 45, yeah, we got 2 minutes yet. 1800 contracts. Back where we started. There's our price action right there. There's our price action. Okay. went a little too early. 18, 19, 18. Let them vibrate for a little bit longer. This is where they want to get in. One more minute. Here's my price action. Doji's flat. Delta's holding. More minutes. See which quarter it's going to turn around on. I can't touch it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Six. Okay. Where are we at? 16. So you buy at the 50s, eh? There's my price action. Thank you. Bye-bye. There is my price action right there. There's my price action. One more.
Order filled.
1 at 14,550, so it's going to go to 650 now. Let me see, 1,500. Yeah, now she's the pop. Got to break that level, guys. So if I can even to this level, to 1625, that's what they wanted. They just wanted to knock out everybody there. We can get to 25. I'm going to sell one at come on, break that level. We're going to go to 25 here. Come on. 22, good enough. What was my delta? 1,300? Yeah.
Order filled.
We'll shut it off 475 right now. Only $170. That was a bad pullback. So now I know on my quarters what I'll have to do is wait till I watch my first major price action. I'm still learning this quarter thing. I knew she was supposed to bounce up, and that was a violent turnaround. That would have been a 25. That would have been $1,000, or I'll say a little less. But we're on 2 contracts, and I just want to wait for it to finish vibrating here. And but now I know how she wants to work. We got to wait a little bit longer. I closed at 16. What was the highest? It was 22.25. Son of a gun, if I did leave it, I would have got it. Oh well. On that price action. I wonder how many contracts that was. 3,000, 4,000, 3,000. Interesting. I just don't like breaking through the clouds. But that went a deeper pullback, so it hit the bottom of the range. What's my delta now? See, we're back at 900 delta again, guys. This is crazy. Look at it whip down again. We'll let him do a couple more whips here. I'm going to try another trade here. It's so choppy though. So what I'm looking at here is the chop. And we've had crazy delta snapback from within, when I got in one from here, 84, almost 2 minutes of just a violent move of all the stops getting knocked out. See, when it moves that quickly, what happened is guys were running down with their stops, and they were just gobbling up all their stops, and they're getting knocked out. And the first violence was right at the 50 level. That's where the big snapback of the major stops, and then it just was a chain reaction. Now what we have to do is wait for exhaustion, let it come down again, and see what happens. There's a stop out marker right here, which it wants to get to, and see where I entered. Literally by the tick, they got me, which I thought for sure we'll get to the 50 marking. No, it wanted to go in the quarter of that, and then it took off. So it got me quite well, actually. A lot of heavy contracts on the other side though. That's a doji candle actually in the first half hour. 135, 127. Here, I'm going to switch over screen so you can see here. Look at this. We have 41 to 40. So basically they moved 100 points from top to bottom, basically, in the cash account here. Now we got to find out which direction they want to go on. They're back to market open price. There are some market openers, a couple of bids. There's some high flash orders up here. And, but yeah, they really tried to push it down. And look at, they got it basically to the bottom of the zone again. That's basically where they want it. They want to buy in for a better price to continue up. But we have to wait for them to finish whipping it out, and then we can go for it again. And as you can transition here, and as you can see how she's starting to do this pull down again. So we'll see where this lands up, which 50. So basically 937 took let me see, how many minutes am I off on this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if I should shift it. We are at negative 1.36. See, it's in the negative zone, but it's summertime. We're top of the hour here, so at top of the hour we'll have to find out which direction they're going to try to figure out which to go, which way they want to go. I don't like that map. Boom, 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 boom. This is where I got caught last time. I'm gonna knock these stops out again. I'm gonna buy it again.
Order filled.
And what they're gonna do is they're gonna knock out these stops. There's a stop out right here. So let's why is it so choppy today?
Order filled.
There, close that off. So we're at $360 today. It's just moving choppy. I think maybe it's my mouse. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get out of global mode and see what happens. Yeah, that's a lot better. No, so now I don't have a mouse. Something's hiccuping today. There. And the reason what I was looking at is, see this stop outline? We actually hit it on top of it. So what I did is I said, okay, I could see them coming. There's a stop out marker here, and what a stop out is where the original traders, where your recommended stops are. You know how you were taught. The banks want to knock them out. So basically we're going against the VWAP, but I said, okay, they're going to go for the stop out now. This is what they wanted. I wanted to check what the 50 was because it's still kind of whippy everywhere. And from that really bad pullback, and I said, I was positive it was supposed to turn around, and way too much heat. For a regular trader, of course, you can't do that. You'd have to stop out earlier. And but I wanted to see this 50 line up, and I saw the price action, and then that's why I got back to zero plus, you know, a few bucks, and then on the regular trade just to get to the stop out. Now what we have to do is we have to wait and see what's going to happen to where we are right now, because we're still floating at negative 1,000 1,000 contracts. So the trades that you saw so far was a really bad one. I thought it was going to go to the 50 early in the game. Thought 40, and then I thought 937 signal failed. I got bit, and I should have watched it, and then I entered a second one here when I finally saw the real the price action snap. Took it up, cashed out for some profit, and then I was watching this 50 for top of the hour. Top of the hour, there's always a pop in the last few minutes, and I said, okay, we see a stop out here, a little red dot here. These actually, what I'll do on stop out so you can understand what a stop out is. I'll make it, what should I make it for the buys so you can see them? Sure. And a sell, I'll make them as a blue. Yeah, they're still ranging. No, I need a better blue here so you can understand. Make it a greener color so you can really see them. Okay, see these lines here? Right here. So we're going to be expecting eventually, while she's chewing up, as you can see, this stop out was already grabbed. Now the next level, right on the 50, this is going to be the next stop out. Then maybe this will be the next stop out. But when the stop outs are lined up, where you see 14,700, see, there's one right there. So this could be a really sweet spot. But right now we're in the cloud. It looks like she's going to finally break the cloud, but we'll have to give it some time. This was a wipeout to buy at a better price. When I look at a pattern like this, I presume, well, it's still could range for a while, but they just want to buy it at a better price, basically. And they're going to push it up. But the price action, look at this. The price action is still at a -1,000. Okay, let's go to this chart here. This whole morning, we've had, did I reset this one? No, see, there was a bid price, so they knew. They bought it at a better price. Came back down to a really good price, and now we're at the range. Like, this is the market range here for the first half hour. So we were, excuse me, from the high to the low that's a huge range, guys. So, and this was a really bad pullback. I mean, deep pullback. Now, while this thing's vibrating for a while, we're still at negative 0.1%. So, what I'm thinking is, if it does get to if it just keeps, I'll let it play for a while. If there could be one more trade, if not, I'll just shut down today. See how she's vibrating. Yeah, so you can get down to somewhere, yeah, back to the sweet spot again, and then shoot it again. Well, we don't know yet. We'll see if it breaks the VWAP, and if it can get to 14,650. If she starts moving past 650, then maybe I'll be interested in taking another trade. She's going to hit the second stop out. It's already at 44. Let's see where she vibrates at 50. If it pulls back down at 50, if it breaks 50 really easy, then we can go for the next one, next level. Okay, 10:07 is a sell time, so we're going to find out if it's going to follow the pattern. It looks like the 10:30 signal is the one that we want. 10:21, 10:30, somewhere right around there. Let's see if it plays another whip out game to 10:21. Just looking at volumetrics to see if there's anything. It looks like it wants to play that whip down again. Still choppy. Even myself as a trader, you know, see how I get caught, you know, how they get you and then you get freaked out. But look at that, right to the tick that the banks knew when to turn it around, and away you go. They know. They played the algorithms. Okay, so 10:07 looks like it is a good signal, but I'll wait till 10:21 and see what happens. I'll let them do another pullback and then continue on here, because it's already moved within 2 minutes. Because we're still playing in this ugly cloud. I wonder what the baseline looks like right now. I can see what my baseline looks like. Oh yeah, you gotta break that VWAP. That's the one. That's the second exhaustion, third exhaustion, turn around, go up. Yeah, it's just gonna go up. Okay. And then I'll show you what I'm looking at. Looking at a different chart altogether. Just looking at patterns. So that was the sell-off. And see, these are stop-outs like I said before, or are these order blocks? Let me see. I have to see what the signal is on the left. No, those are order blocks. These stop-outs were taken. So that's your order block. And we have well, that's a broken order block. So the next one, it'll look like it wants to go from these order blocks here. This stop out was taken. So we have a stop out. It'll be a ways. It needs to play here for a while before it turns around. And then, oh, now we're starting to get some orders here. Market order of 3,100. Ask of 602. Wouldn't that be nice if you had that type of money that you get to say, yeah, we'll just do a market order of 3,000 contracts. Wow. Amazing. And see how they're playing this game now. Now they're going to do another sell-off. We're going to wait till 21:25, see what happens. See if they're going to try to buy one more time. Playing this game, whipping everybody out again. Before it makes its decision around 10:30. Crazy, crazy. Asks, one asks, two asks. So a couple of those aggressive sells here. 16, 17, 17, 15. And it's just an ugly range. So 10:07, 10:13. We'll wait till 10:21. See what they do there. Go to 75.83. Delta's still at negative 1,000. Crazy. What was the low on that one? 22. What is this? 47. Oh, 2. Okay. I thought 22. That doesn't make sense. We're at 13 right now, so this signal we have to watch for to go to 21, see if there's one more sell-off. 21, we're going to see if our buy-in is, and if that's the case, we'll find out. They're still playing on right on the tip of the leap tracker. They try to break out once, that did a pullback, and they're trying to break out. We'll find out here. I'm going to reload, get rid of my blocks so I can see if there's any new blocks happening. Go up to 86 if it does. She's still fighting. $10.21 is the time I'm really curious about here. 10.21, 10.30, somewhere right around there. What's the delta at? Crazy. Still between -1 and 2,000. Let's get 2 stop outs, 3 stop outs. $1,600 just holding there. pull down here, looks like. 20, we'll see. You can go back to 14,540 one more time. Looks like they can grab it here one more time before the last sell-off. The way it's set up, I'm looking at. I'm on a 5-minute chart here, so I want to see what the vibration was. See, there was 2 really crazy vibrations. We took that one candle back. Now it looks like there's just resistance on the VWAP pushing it down. Let me see here. This was the first impulse, and then you usually have another big impulse. That was second impulse, and then they had 3. See, they're loading up here, and we're just waiting for this game for them to finish playing this stupid game. You can see there's a whole bunch of. This is going to be an order block here, guys. So when this one's done, it's just it will fire up. This is your block. You can see it. So your order block line maybe will be here or here. By the time it's all said and done, it'll probably be right here where the order block is going to be. So what's the price point on that one? 41.75. 41.75. Actually, that would be. We'll find out here. We got one more minute before the 21 signal really pushes down, and then probably see you can see it's pushing down. We'll find out. And we'll watch the price action. If it's a possibility, maybe we can buy in. What was the range on that? I said, yeah, 41.50. And I said on, where are you? What did I say that? 41.75. Yeah, somewhere right in that zone. That's where your order block is going to be. So the whole morning, see this? We're back at the market open price. They played the game down, they played the game up, they're back at market open price, and we haven't even started yet. Basically, we're at volume point of control. We're range bound on the 70%, and they played this game. 10:21. We're gonna see if it gets down to this zone once more time to buy in. We'll watch price action, and we'll go from there. Yeah, Delta's negative 3,000 now. Almost the 3,000. Some huge market orders. $6.50. See, they took out this stop out. There's a stop out way down here. Maybe they want to grab again if they're playing range bound game. Momentum is going. They're knocking out a lot of stops. That's why she's moving really quickly, and we're going to watch for this knee-jerk reaction again. We're at negative 3,000 on Delta. We're waiting for them to play all these games out because they had a consolidation period here for, well, we're not even done. They're not already, it's not even 10:30 yet, so we have to wait till 10:30 and then we'll know for sure.
Order filled.
Now let's see if we can go up to, shave another $100 off.
Order filled.
Done. There we go. Waiting for that price action. So I finished up today $490 today. This was a really bad move. I apologize, guys. And I'm just sick and tired of this whip out games, back and forth, back and forth. I'm watching price action. I'm watching the quarters. I'm watching the times. I'm watching a lot of different things. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me, or if you have any questions, just ask. Give me an email at abc123trader. Other than that, just make sure you pinpoint your trades. Trade safe, and you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.